here, and he's letting me check out his truck. It's for the fallen truck drivers. So you can see the trucks with the angel wings. And what gave you the inspiration to do this?
All of this time out here on the road, I haven't seen one about it till recently. And I figured I'd do something for the truck drivers.
Yeah, and it's an awesome truck. Now, these clouds are made out of what? What are they made out of?
They're dry erasable.
Dry erasable. So if you have a family member that you lost in trucking, or if you see Donnie around, I'm sure he would love to hear your story. I'm hoping that you have like a Facebook or something along with the truck that you can post stories and videos of like people's stories if they're willing to let you
do that one.
So tell me about this website right here.
Okay, this is the truckersfinalmile.org, and it's a non-profit organization, and it helps the drivers that's been passed away out here on the road get back to their family. And there's nothing, no strings attached, and it's tax deductible too if you donate.
Oh, really? So we can donate to this site?
Right.
And so if your loved one or your spouse is a trucker and they passed away, to get their body transferred to their home,
right,
they're going to help them out?
Right.
That's really good.
And then if they're sick, if the trucker's family member is sick and they can't get there, they would get them a bus ticket or an airplane ticket or
to help them get home. So also another thing that they do that's pretty cool is, like, I hear guys all the time, and this is not just Prime, correct? This is everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Okay, so this is everywhere, not just at Prime. They're gonna say you're you know, you're starting out trucking, you don't have a lot of money, or maybe you had a bad time out here, so you kind of don't have the money. Yeah, bad week or whatever, and you get that call, hey, your mom's sick and she's not doing good, or your wife's sick and she ain't doing good, and you need to get home now. You can get in touch with this.
And they have a phone number, and he'll respond within 20 or 30 minutes.
20 or 30 minutes response. And they're going to help you. They're going to probably put you, probably a plane or something, depending on the situation, how fast you need to get there. But they'll be able to get you there so you can see your loved one before, you know, hopefully they don't pass away, but you'll be able to say your goodbyes just in case. And it's a great idea. It's a great company, and, you know, probably going to donate to them today. So
I've got it set up where I donate every month.
Every month.
Comes out of my checking account every month.
Okay, so you can also set it up where you don't even have to think about it. It's just
right.
Okay, so like I said, check it out. Even if you don't need their help right now, like, check out their website, Trucker Final Mile.
And it don't matter if it's 2 cents, you can donate.
Yeah, anything helps. It's just for the people out there struggling. It's for the families that lost a loved one out here. And we all know somebody that we lost out here. Lost a great man due to COVID this year, and his name was Tim Weimer, excellent instructor, really super great guy. So I'm having the honor right now of writing Tim's name on one of the clouds. And like I said, these are dry erasable, so over time it will come off. But the thing is, it feels great that he's going to be able to ride around for a while. His name's going to be able to ride around for a while, and somebody might stop and say, hey, I remember him. Right. So I'm going to write Tim Weimer's name. So it's Tim Weimer, and then I wrote Tail Gunner next to it. And when we were playing paintball, which it was real big with him, he loved playing paintball. He went by Tail Gunner. So I wanted to go ahead and drop that on there. It was an inside joke with him, and I think that it's pretty cool to go ahead and write that on there.
Go. Okay, I'm going to put my student that passed away 3 weeks ago that they found in Piston, passed away, and he was a great friend too, because we kept up, and actually he trained me when I come into Prime as a TNT, and he had a heart attack and everything. So, and his name is James Davison.
Awesome.
And if anybody sees me out here on the road that has a family member that passed away or whatever, just stop me at the truck stop or whatever, and I'll let you put their names on the truck.
And it gives them another opportunity to ride with you.
Right.
Awesome. It's a great truck. Like I said, I love the trucks with the angel wings and everything about this truck. I mean, it's just an awesome truck. Like, you got the spiked out lug nut covers, you got the mud flaps, old Yosemite Sam on there, back off. I mean, it's just an amazing truck, and it's for a great cause. Look at those spikes. Down all the highways that you can travel, blacktop, stone, even gravel, on every journey through and through, may God's angel ride with you. Donnie, he's the driver of the truck. What's the name of the truck, by the way?
It's Heaven Bound.
Heaven Bound. So I should have asked you earlier. It's Heaven Bound. He started about 3 years ago. He was one of my students. He was doing awesome out there, and until one day he had a tooth problem, but he didn't tell me about it. So like, he's messing up, and I get in the truck and I'm all like, what is going on, man? And he's all like, my tooth is killing me, it hurts. And I was like, man, we gotta make a dentist appointment. So you got it pulled right here in Springfield, right?
Right here at Smiley's.
Right here at Smiley's. Like, we had another buddy, he dipped, and he was all like, hey, pack that dip in there. And we tried that. I don't think it
worked
helped.
for a few minutes, and then it went to throbbing.
And then it went to hurting again. So we tried to make it not painful on the way.
Tim gave me the Tim Weimer over there that we just put on the truck. He gave me the Amasol.
That's right. Yeah, and he tried to numb it for you.
Yeah, and it worked for a little bit, and then it
came right back.
Right.
I think it was a dry socket probably, and he got it taken care of right here. Once he got well, we went back to working again. I think I gave you a couple of days off, right? I was all like, hey, you better? Let me know when you're better. So he took a couple of days off to get healed up, and
get the pain medicine out of my system because of Tran regulations.
And then he went TNT. You have one TNT trainer, or just one?
And that's the one that we just put on.
That's the one. So his TNT trainer, he taught him the ropes, taught him how to do everything, and they became great friends, right?
Right. We kept in contact like me and Daniel.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we all keep in contact. Like, we kept in contact, and every time he comes to town, he comes see me. We talk, we hang out for a while. He talks to my students, lets them know, hey, keep your head up, man. I went from not knowing how to drive this to look at me now.
Right.
And his TNT student ended up, he trained him. Then you got your first truck was the Peterbilt, right? So he got the Peterbilt, and he's all about decking it out. So he decked it all out. It was chrome, every upgrade you can get.
I've done the lease purchase on this one. So
yeah, now he's lease purchasing. And trust me, he's decked this one out too. He has the visors above the window. I don't know if they can see that or not, but there's some visors up there that are American flags. Of course, we gotta have the chrome down there on the tires, so it's all chromed out. And like, he's all about trucking. And then he ended up getting your student James.
That's the one that trained me.
So James hit you up, and he left Prime, right?
Right. And he come back.
He came back and he said, hey, I want you to train me, right?
Right.
So he trained him, took him up to Pittston to upgrade, And
They put him as a yard dog in there.
So he was working as a yard dog, and you talked to him the night before, right?
Right.
So he talked to him the night before. Everything was great. Waiting on the truck still, and then the next morning, I guess, Prime called you?
Yeah.
Your fleet manager? Okay, his fleet manager let him know, and it's sad, and, you know, yeah, so we lost another trucker right there. So he wasn't really the inspiration for the truck, and we didn't want him on the truck at all, but it's good that you get to put him on there and take him with another ride with you for as long as we can. And how about you're on Facebook, right?
Right.
So Donnie likes to do a lot of Facebook videos. I see him all the time.
Yes. I do live videos even.
Is that on your Facebook, or is that on a page you made?
On my regular Facebook page.
So I'm going to try to talk him into starting a page with the name of his truck. And if we can get him to make a page for that, that way he can do all his lives on there. And if y'all want to see where the truck's going, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. I planned on talking about it if you didn't have it. So we're going to talk about that. Hopefully I can get y'all a link on that so we can get people to be able to see where this truck is, where his journey's going, and if he can get some great stories to post on his Facebook while people sign it. Hey, you know, awesome, come sign it, but like, let me hear your story on your loved one. Tell me about him, or her. It doesn't matter, him or her. You can write them on there. And I just found out that these are dry erase too, and I was all like, I'm not drawing on that one. Oh, I didn't think about that. That would look pretty nice.
There is a truck show in Springfield this weekend. It's a fish fry. Church is having it.
You know the location?
It's 3501 Division 3.
3501 Division, so that's
starts at 10 o'clock. Right.
How many trucks are going to be there?
Don't know.
Don't know.
It's a truck and car show, and it's all you for have the catfish dinner for $10.
For $10. Not a bad price. So if y'all are in Springfield this weekend, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
So this Saturday is going to be the 10th, right? 10th. Today's the 8th, Thursday, right. Friday, yeah, Saturday. So this video is probably going to post on Friday night. So if you're watching it, it's going to be tomorrow. Well, for us, it's not tomorrow, but it'll be, if y'all can get out there and support your fellow Prime truck right here and check it out and everything. I don't know if they're gonna have a vote for the best one or if they're gonna have judges. How'd you hear about it?
Actually, I was just on Facebook and it just popped up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he missed the Pride and Polish.
Yeah.
He was gonna come to that.
I was trying, but I was running recaps and how quick it is.
Yeah. So those recaps prevented him from making it here, but
I was a day late.
I think he would have did real good in it, though. I think. I mean, it's just awesome. It's just an awesome truck and an awesome story, and it's really, really inspirational that he's doing this. He's taking time out of his life, his day, his everything to do this. And whenever y'all come to, we gotta get a sleeping sign for it, because like I would hate for people to be like, oh, there's the truck, wake up. Maybe we can get it like a marker box or something. That would be cool somewhere, like somewhere where people would know, check the marker box. They could get their marker out, put a sign, don't write on my paint. Could you imagine that? Please, if y'all see this truck, don't just go and just start signing it. Make sure that you get with Donnie, make sure that it's an Expo marker, or what's it called?
Dry erasable.
Yeah, Expo, dry erasable marker.
And I have plenty.
He has plenty. So make sure that you're not bringing your own marker out here and writing with permanent marker or ink, because that will mess it up. And it's just an awesome truck. It really is. You got anything else for everyone? What you think of Prime, since we're here?
I love Prime.
I love Prime.
Prime has done me wonders. I started off as a low paying job, you know. I worked for years and years and years doing, maintenance on rental properties, and I went from there to where I'm at now.
Did Prime have to approve all this?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you go about getting it all approved?
If you get with Stripes and stuff.
Okay.
I do know that. Probably changed the name. Stripes and stuff, you send them, get with them and everything, and they'll send approval to Prime. And the Prime has to approve it before you can have it actually put on your foot.
Okay.
Just like mine.
That right there, their website. Okay.
So they usually don't use websites.
Did you have anything that they said, no, we're not putting that on there?
No, I didn't have nothing.
So they approved everything.
They approved everything. They said it was a good cause.
Okay.
Even the Prime lawyers.
Even the Prime lawyers.
Yeah, they said it was a good cause, so they said they can do it.
And Prime's trying to get them to jump on the magazine with
Yeah,
this
and I
truck.
have an appointment with Amy in the morning at 6:30.
So we're
to do a story.
So we're probably going to be able to see more pictures of this on the magazine that Prime gets. If you work at Prime, they send you a magazine every month, and I always take a look through it. I always check it out. I like that magazine, and it's cool because it goes to your house. So if you're not home, your family, they get the magazine and they can flip through it, and they're all like, "This is the company my husband works for." And we usually leave ours on the coffee table for a while. Somebody comes over, sometimes they pick it up and just flip through it, and they're all like, "Wow, this is great." You can find a lot of great stuff in the magazine.
And if you work for Prime, you can find them in the Millennium.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They got them over there. You can pick one up. And they always got them laying over at the Plaza building too. Sometimes I see a lot of them over there. So while your students testing and stuff, you can just flip through it, see what it's about, you know. But this is an awesome truck, and hopefully we get that Facebook page started, because that way all the lives and everything will go right there. It'll be a lot easier. That way you can start adding people to it, so they're not on your Facebook, you know, because who wants a bunch of random strangers on their Facebook?
Right.
Not that y'all are random strangers, but you know, we put personal stuff on our Facebook, so it'd be nice to have that other outlet, or a YouTube channel. I'm working on it. So the name of the truck, man, YouTube channel. Doesn't hurt to double post it, boom, on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yeah, like my
Oh, I did.
Prime set me up to that one when I first picked up the truck before I had all the rest of it.
Really? They got you to do an Instagram on your truck?
Right. Magazine, yeah.
So they're really pushing it.
Yes. Amy's really pushing
What's your Instagram? I don't know how to do the Instagram stuff.
Hold on one second.
Put them on the spot.
It's Donnie Tucker, all lowercase, 8518.
8518. What's the 8518 for? Just add Anita.
It's just the number that they come up with.